even though you feel uncomfortable at the time when someone is telling you the truth, because you're like, I don't like this, because it's going against your feelings. Like, your feelings are just like, no, I don't want to hear that right now. But it is the thing that's going to help you in the long run. Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maria. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's the first week of Advent. I'm literally, y'all don't even know how much I love Christmas. Christmas earrings, gotta have them. Christmas nails, even though they're coming off, is fine. Plus, Christmas tings. It doesn't look very good from here, but it looks good in real life, so it's fine. And I'm got in place of my little kiwi a Christmas tree. Oh my gosh, but you should know it's balancing on like loads of books right now, so if it falls over, it's your fault, okay? It's your fault, so I did it all for you, in the words of Camila Cabello. So today I am not really talking about anything related to Christmas, but I just wanted to, you know, spice it up a bit. I mean, it's the first week of Advent. We've literally got how many weeks till Christmas? Oh, I can't do maths. 3. Yes, 3. Before we get into it, just subscribe down below. Follow me on my socials, which are also down below in the description. Make sure you like and comment and share this video. Thanks very much. So today I'm going to be talking about friendships, and I think this is literally just so important, and it's kind of something I've noticed as I've started to get older. Like, when you're a kid, you just play with anyone, don't you? You play with who's in your class, you have fallouts like every single day. Oh my gosh, the number of arguments, the number of petty text messages as well. I don't know about you, but like, if you ever used to text your friends and one of them said something mean to you, you delete all the mean messages you said, so then when your parents looked at your phone, then they wouldn't see the mean stuff you said. Is that just me? It might be just me. Anyway, friendships are, you know, something we have throughout our lives, like our whole entire life. All of us struggle with them or deal with them or are helped by them. But today I'm talking about like 6 or 7 qualities in a friend that are really important and that you should really look for. I am a firm believer that your friends are so important to your growth and to who you become as a person. Friends have a lot of influence over you, whether you like to admit it or not, whether you notice it or not. Your friends influence who you are. Now I'm going to stop waffling, because waffling is actually my specialty. If any of you have been subscribed for a while, have been watching me for a while, goodness me, I have watched through a lot of my old videos and been like, what the heck? What the heck? Maybe my friends aren't very good because they let me put those videos out. But yeah, I'll just be going through a few qualities that I think are really important for you to look out for in a friend. So number 1 is obviously that they make you happier. I mean, this is probably self-explanatory. You're not going to hang around with people who literally just make you sad. Like, why would you do that? I mean, maybe you want to do that, but that's a bit weird. Like, you want to be around people that make you feel better about who you are and make you feel happy and make you feel excited for life. I said, why would you not want that? But a lot of people, I think, settle for friendships and they go and they sit with their friends and they just feel so like misunderstood, so left out. Whilst I think that's due to friends sometimes, that also can be down to you as well. You really need to make sure you're doing your best and putting the most effort you can in. And if they're still not giving you that back, then cut them out, mate. Cut them out. Not good, not good. Generally, they're just going to make you feel happier and they're going to make you feel more secure in yourself. Okay, second quality you need to look for in a friend is the friends that encourage you. You have to think about carefully who stands by you through the tough times, who stands by you when you feel like you're being a burden, who stands by you when you're dealing with anxiety or depression or... Sorry, ignore my little sister in the background. Oh. They stand by you no matter what, even when stuff gets really hard. And they don't only say that they'll stand by you, but they genuinely show up every single time. You also can't have the expectation though that they're gonna make everything right. They're not gonna cure all your problems. They're not gonna take all your problems away. They're not gonna fix all your hard times, but instead they will support you and provide you boldness and firmness to face difficult situations. Okay, third quality in a friend is someone you can share anything with. I think it's really important to look at who sincerely and genuinely listens and hears you, because I've definitely been around friends before. And don't get me wrong, I know people are just human. You can't expect everything of someone. Like, you can't expect them to be your world. But there's oftentimes been when I've shared something personal, or I've shared something that's really troubling me, or shared my like deep emotions, and I've just been faced with, oh haha, or lol, or someone will laugh, or someone will just be like, oh don't worry about it, or someone will be like, oh at least this, or someone will be like, oh you don't look upset. It's just like, what? But I feel upset, and this has genuinely hurt me, this situation, and I need help, and you're not providing that for me. It's especially hard when people turn around and they're like, oh well, look at the bright side. And I am the most annoying person for this. If you know me and you're my friend, you'll probably know I always try and put a spin on stuff. Like, I'm always like, oh but you know, don't worry about it, and I don't take people's emotions and appreciate them genuinely sometimes. So I get that, and I get that you can't have too high expectations in friendships, but you should be able to share something with someone and they go, that really sucks, but I'm standing by you. That really, really sucks, but I love you, and here's a hug. You know, they might not always be able to understand, but at least they listen and appreciate how you feel. And through that, you will be able to feel so much more comfortable and smooth with just sharing your feelings. Like, it should also almost just become habit that you share your feelings. And I struggle with this for sure. Like, I'm very good at processing my emotions. I think generally I can pinpoint exactly what has triggered me, or like why I'm upset, but I have a very difficult time bringing that to friends and being like, yo, I'm not okay, because I feel like a burden, and I feel like I'm just putting a weight on them. But if you've got those genuine and sincere friends, they're going to take the burdens no matter what it costs them. That is what friendship is. It is sacrifice. It isn't easy to be a friend to someone. It isn't easy to go, I'm gonna stand by you even though I don't understand, or I'm gonna help you even though it's gonna cost me something. It's not easy to do that, but it's genuinely loving, and it's so beautiful when you find people like that who will do that for you. Fourth quality in a friend is someone who's going to give you the right advice. And this is very good, because you literally cannot have friends who are going to agree with you on every single thing. You've got to be able to have people in your life who say stuff to you and you're like, ugh, I really don't want to hear that right now, but that is the truth, and that is how I should, you know, handle this going forward. I think sometimes you can take stuff for friends, and some people will be like, screw that, or screw him, or screw them, you know. When your friend tells you something that they're struggling with, oftentimes you do get annoyed at whoever's being mean to them or whatever they're going through, because you're like, that's my friend and I don't want them to feel like that. But good friends, they won't act off their emotions and just tell you to do whatever. They will genuinely process what you're going through and what you're experiencing and go, you know what, you might not want to hear this right now, but you're actually being a little bit of a dum-dum, or you're being a bit of a poo-poo head. Sorry, I've been around my little sister too much. I have insults of a 4-year-old. I do. I genuinely cannot insult to save my life. Honestly, try me with comebacks. Ugh, when someone makes jokes towards me, I'm just like, I'm just like, I don't know how to react to you. The people who genuinely are good and sincere friends are the people who are going to be honest with you and straightforward and tell you the truth in a loving way, not in like, oh, you're an idiot, but like, you're being a bit silly about this, or you're overreacting, or you're acting on your emotions, but really you should try this. And you have to ask, like, what do you want more? Do you want someone who's just gonna give you all the nice things and let you hear all the nice things and you feel great because you're like, oh yeah, go me, screw everyone else? Or do you want the person who's going to sit you down and go, you're actually being an idiot right now? What is going to be better for your growth? The second one, obviously. The first one makes you feel good in the moment, but the second one is what truly helps you grow and truly helps you learn from situations. Even though you feel uncomfortable at the time when someone is telling you the truth, because you're like, I don't like this, because it's going against your feelings. Like, your feelings are just like, no, I don't want to hear that right now. But it is the thing that's going to help you in the long run. As you get older, you're going to be like, you know what, I remember my friend said that, or it is the thing that's just going to teach you a lesson going out of something. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. Yes. Oh, just good friends are just, oh. So good. Okay, fifth, I can't say fifth. Fifth thing in a friend, they expose your character. Ooh. I mean, this can go either way. They can either bring out bad habits in you, or they can bring out good habits in you, or they can take the bad habits and help you form them into good habits. Who do you look at and you're like, yo, I want to be more like you, or I really don't want to end up where you are, so probably not gonna be your friend, maybe not. But it just really reveals the type of character you possess, like the friends you choose. The right friends will bring positive impacts to your life and your personality. You learn new things and avoid bad habits by being influenced by them. And in order to be influenced for the better, you have got to choose friends who have high morals and have good characters and real characters. A lot of people out here being fake, and I hate this like surface level thing that we've kind of developed over social media. I was kind of looking through these messages from year 7. I was talking to this girl and now I don't even talk to her anymore, and we were always like, love you, and it was always so surface level because it was like, I hardly know you, like I don't know anything about you. I know a few outer details like what your favorite color is or when your birthday is, but I don't even know you. And friendships like that, in year 7 would have jumped at, but right now not for me, because it's not real, it's just fake, it's just you're saying stuff to make the other person feel good. I said a lot of things in year 7 and year 8 and younger to get people to like me and to get people to go, I really like hanging out with you, instead of just being myself and just going as far as I was comfortable with. Like, you don't have to put on a front and you don't have to say all the right things to get someone to be friends with you. If they don't want to be friends with you because of who you are, what's the point in being friends with them in the first place? Like, they're not going to appreciate you ever. That's just a mini tangent, but that is something I really used to struggle with. But now I'm just like, if you really don't like me, you don't like me, and that's fine, because there's always going to be people you don't like, but you just got to take it with a grain of salt and just be like, so is it a grain of salt or a pinch of salt? Take it with some salt and just be like, that's life, move on. Finally, character trait 6, and this kind of just envelopes everything. They influence your future choices for the better. If you have sincere, wise, good, honest friends, they are going to influence your future choices for the better. That is just straight fact. The opinions of your good friends, and I mean good friends, not just the surface level people who's just like, oh yeah, we're friends, love you. The deep friendships, the ones who know the nitty gritty and all the ugly stuff about you. Their opinions matter, they genuinely do, because they know you better than anyone, and they are wise and they are honest and they genuinely care about you, so they are going to influence your future choices for the better. I don't know about you, but if you've had kind of surface level friendships, a lot of the time you just agree with them because you're just like, I don't want to cause any trouble. Like, you'll just be like, oh yeah, you should definitely do that, even though you're like, maybe not, because you don't want to be rejected and you don't want them not to like you. But with those really, really deep friends, they are gonna say stuff that sometimes you might not feel like doing, or sometimes you don't really want to hear, but it's gonna influence you for the better, because they genuinely care about where you end up. They genuinely care about who you become. The importance of good friends is, wow, that's a great sentence. I was going to say the importance of great friends is very important. Good friends are really important, basically. They are just so important, and that is why I wanted to make this video, because I think it's so important to select those people. Because I mean, you've probably heard before, is people like, show me your 5 closest friends and I'll show you your future. It's like, oh dang. But you don't even need 5 closest friends, you can have 2. Like, popularity, this is the thing that we need to get out of our heads, because we've all got into our heads, especially with this social media age. I think we've all got into our heads that we need more friends, and if we have more friends we'll have more love. But a lot of those friendships just end up becoming surface level, and they end up staying at the surface and never going deeper and never going to the nitty gritty of who you are and your, oh my gosh, your character and your personality. Like they could expose you if they wanted to, the amount of stuff they know about you. I'm losing my point. I'm basically saying it's less about the quantity and more about the real quality. And I know that is such an annoying phrase to hear. That's like what every English teacher says. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. It's like, okay, shut up. But it is so true, especially for friendships. It is more about the richness and the depth of your friendships rather than how many of them you have. I want you to look at your closest friends right now and evaluate, do I like who they are influencing me to be or who they are pushing me to become, or do I not? Simple as. That's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, clicking on my face. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. I upload every single Friday, so make sure you check back then. And make sure you get your Christmas on. I'm just so in love with Christmas. I have to show you these close up. Look, they literally got glitter inside. That's brilliant. I wish I thought of that. Like, it's brilliant. I'll be wearing Christmas earrings next week too, so you can peep those. I'm so cringe, what the heck? I've like already got my Christmas stuff up. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. My name is Maria, thank you for watching. Beautiful people, peace out.